We're going to start with the nation. You see, this I don't even know if this is an embarrassment or something because all the papers. Nation is usually not like this, so see, nation has page 1,
2 pages.
Page 1,
page 1A, page 1B, page 1A.
Nation, they have corrupted you. We never used to see the experience with this in the nation. I can't even find story again.
So when you are using, do you know how much it is to get front page?
I'm telling you, if I can estimate how much the nation has earned just from today's papers.
Yes.
Anyways,
no.
We need a law against this thing.
It's not on.
And then there's welcome, Mr. President. Who is this one? This is.
You should go and divert the money to education if it doesn't have anything to do with the money.
Okay, let us start with the nation. The nation. Different governors. They abuse it. It's abusing. Like Dangote is doing his own. Okay, let's move on. More confusion in PDP over Anyanwu. INEC declines parties request. SDP, NWC, that's the National Working Committee, suspends chair and 2 others. Why Senate extended budget 2024 capital vote. Brazilian-backed $1 billion initiative to overhaul agricultural sector. Afrexim Bank grows assets to $40 billion. 53 held over Benue Plateau killing, says IG. Now, I'll see some stories inside. President declines assent to National Assembly's Library Trust Fund Bill. FG to arraign multi-choice Qatar Airways CEOs, others by October 7th. And Benue Plateau killings, we've arrested 53 suspects, says Egbetokun. Okay, which story?
Yeah, I took the Benue story, the Benue Plateau killings. We've arrested 53. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, has said they've arrested 53 suspects in connection with the deadly attacks in Yelewata community in Benue and Plateau states. He said that dozens of people were killed. He addressed the reporters yesterday saying 26 suspects were arrested for the attacks in Yelewata and 22 others in connection with the Plateau incident and 5 others in Benue state. He said that they went into their hideout and they arrested them.
Okay.
He said, the president had given him marching orders when he went to Benue. That why haven't you arrested them?
Anybody. So
I think with those, that has inspired him and the police.
They didn't just go and arrest anybody. These are real suspects.
Well, I hope that's another thing. But he says it was they found them, and some are still in the hideouts. Okay. They went to their hideouts and they arrested them. So let's hope that.
Okay. So I have one that says federal government to arraign multi-choice Qatar Airways CEO by October 7. The federal government of Nigeria has said it will arraign the chairman of Multi-Choice Nigeria Limited, Adeomi Ogunsoya, and the managing director, chief executive officer of the company, John Egbe, over allegations of breaching the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act 2018. Justice James Omotosho fixed the date yesterday after the counsel to the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection, FCCPC, Chizem Nsim, made the applications due to the defendant's absence in court. And this has been going on for a while because the orders to be arraigned alongside are the duo of 6 top officers of the pay TV company, including the CEO of MultiChoice Africa Holdings, Fellow Badu Gule, the Chief Financial Officer, African Retail Trump, and Group Executive for Corporate Affairs, Kebwete Modimeng, and other persons include the Director, Adelabu Bello, Fuad Ogunsoya, and so many other names. And because yesterday they weren't in the court, so the case has been adjourned, but this says that others will be arraigned accordingly. And according to the government also said that they will arraign the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Qatar Airways, Mr. Temi Birdsell, alongside the company and its top officials on October 7 for alleged breach of the FCCPC Act 2018.
They should. Interesting.
Yes. Okay. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has written a letter to the House of Representatives declining his assent to the National Assembly Library Trust Fund Establishment Amendment Bill 2025 into law. The bill seeks to transform the National Assembly Library Trust Fund into the National Assembly Resource Center. In the President's letter, which was read at plenary by Speaker Abbas, the President cited some constitutional, policy and fiscal issues which he said were capable of disrupting existing governance systems and creating a problematic legal precedent.
He also acknowledged the bill's well-intended meaning and objectives, but expressed reservations about certain clauses that appeared to conflict with established federal statutes and administrative policies. Yes, but then he also listed areas of concern, such as the proposed funding structure for institutions under the National Assembly, the taxation of federal entities, matters connected to remuneration within the public service, and specifications around age limits and years of service. So, because I know when they formed the committee for this library trust, I got involved somehow. So I really have an interest in this, yes.
Okay.
So let's see how it goes,
Okay.
because his concerns are actually valid.
All right, so the president met with the vice president of Brazil, Haliru Umaru, at the villa in Abuja. Excuse me. And the president it was about the launching or the presentation of the landmark $1 billion Green Imperative program, which is going to be a bilateral agricultural mechanization initiative anchored by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, and also the collaboration with Brazil's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and a private sector stakeholder, which stands as a flagship of this renewed partnership and hope agenda of the president. So according to the report, the president has reaffirmed his commitment to deepening bilateral cooperation with Brazil, and this $1 billion Green Imperative program is going to be a transformative initiative to overhaul Nigeria's agricultural sector through technology-driven solutions and strategic capacity building. So according to the initiative, it's designed to transform all the value chain through technology and capacity building, as I said. So we hope this goes well, because these things always sound really nice when they come around and talk about it, but implementation is always a completely different matter. Moving on now to Daily Sun. We didn't see Punch today. Maybe they didn't know it was Olu's birthday. Nigeria sliding.
Maybe they knew. That's why they are. You know, that's because they are taking adverts.
A lot.
Nigeria sliding towards abyss, says Northern CAA, that's CAN. Budget extension, Nigeria's losing confidence in government, senators warn. I've turned around infrastructure in Imo, says Uzodimma. PDP, we had good meeting with INEC, says Damagum. And I have to start opening to be checking for stories. Okay, who has a story? Protecting public from foodborne risk, not negotiable, says Lagos. Okay, which story are we taking?
I have the protecting public from foodborne risk, non-negotiable. The Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to strengthening food security, safety in the system. Excuse me, I think this morning we've all had something. So, system in a bid to safeguarding public health and supporting industry standard. And the government said that protecting the public from foodborne risk is not negotiable. This was the central focus of the 2025 Food Safety Workshop held in Lagos, which brought together key stakeholders from across different Nigerian food value chain. The theme is food safety first, protecting consumers, empowering industries. The high-level event was organized in partnership with Didone Company Limited and participants from policymakers, regulatory agencies, manufacturers, public health experts, food scientists, and business leaders. And there were a lot of conversations. And also speaking at the event was CEO of the Didone Company Limited, Mr. Adekola Joseph, highlighting the far-reaching impact of unsafe food practice. When food is unsafe, according to his word, lives are at risk, economics suffer, and consumers' confidence is eroded. The workshop is a clarion call for all large players and small-scale players to embed food safety into the core of their operations, he said.
Okay, let's go on a very short break now. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.